In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a Pilatus PC-12 in Minecraft. Now there's two versions of this one, and this is the one block bodied version of the plane. Now if you guys are new to the channel at all, we're here to help you build bigger and better, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Anyway guys, let's get into the video. So here we are on my flat tutorial world, and here is the one kind of block bodied version of the plane. Again guys, there is a two body version as well that I've got on the channel. So this one is 15 blocks long, it is 19 blocks wide, and a total of 6 blocks high. You guys can do this one in any colour. We're actually going to be doing a light blue version, so yeah, that's going to be nice and fun. But if you did want to do it the orange, then you're going to be using the smooth red sandstone kind of slab, stair, and also the block for the colour. We're going to be doing a light blue version because you hardly ever see this in Minecraft, and we're going to be using prismarine slab, prismarine stairs, and also a light blue concrete block to actually put in the colours. Those are the closest slabs at the minute to the light blue. So yeah, do grab yourself those three kind of coloured blocks of whatever you want. Red is always a really nice one if you want to use something like, there we go, red concrete, and you can also use mangrove, or you can use, say mangrove slab and stairs, or you can also use the red Never brick as well. Depends on what you guys prefer for that. So those three are going to be required, something like that for your colour. You're also going to need a smooth quartz block and smooth quartz stairs. This is going to be for the white sections of the plane. Also grab yourself a skeleton skull. This is going to be on the front. If you guys have access to custom Minecraft heads, then find yourself something nice for the front of the plane. You're also going to need yourself a chain. Also a wither skeleton skull. Again, if you've got custom heads, feel free to switch that out for something else. And some cobbled deep slate stairs. We're going to need loads of other materials as we go, but this will get us started. So what I've done is I've built myself a rectangle for this so that I can show you guys how it fits into the box perfectly. You guys don't have to do this, but if you want to, again, that's going to be 15 blocks long and 19 blocks wide. So if we come right to the front and we get into the middle of this box that we've got, what we're going to do is we're going to be 2 blocks back. So just have 2 blocks from the edge on here. Then with our wither skeleton skull, we're going to be facing that towards, or we're going to have the actual face part kind of hidden. So this is going to be the front wheel that you can see here. It just means that we can just see that from the side there. So we can now get rid of those 2 blocks. With your coloured block, for me that's going to be my light blue concrete, and over there it would be the red sandstone. We're going to place that on top of that wither skeleton skull. Then with our coloured stair, for me that's going to be prismarine. I'm going to have an upside down stair right on the front. On the end of that we're going to have the skeleton skull, and then we're going to have a chain on each of these sides, apart from of course the front. That is going to be our propeller. So there we go. You can also use, if you want to, a wither skeleton skull. It's totally up to you guys, or as I said, a custom Minecraft head will do really nicely in there as well. What we're then going to do, guys, so we're going to place down a block right on the side here, just on the side there, and then switch over to your coloured slab. For me that's going to be prismarine, and we're going to have an upper slab on that in the middle of this, and we're going to go back with 6 in total, so 6 slabs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, just like that there. Then behind this coloured block that we got here, this light blue concrete, we're going to have a total of 4 of your smooth quartz blocks, 1, 2, 3 and 4 like that. Then switch back to your coloured blocks on my light blue concrete here. We're going to have a total of 4 of these on the back of this, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then with your coloured slab, so prismarine for me, I'm going to have 2 slabs just on the end of that one there like that. Then over to your colour again, so light blue concrete for me is going to be 4. I'm going to go back towards the front here. So where we've got these 2 slabs, put 2 on top of that. We're going to go 3 and 4 like that there. Then right on the end of this, we're going to have a smooth quartz block. And with our smooth quartz stair, that's actually going to be right on top of here. So there you go, you get this different little bit here. We're going to have quite a few little bits of walls in a sec, just on the back there. Now with your cobbled deep slate stair, that is going to be on the white block that we've got here, the smooth quartz. So that's going to be the start of our cockpit. And then also with your coloured slab, we're going to have that just on the front of this stair here. Just place it in that coloured slab like that there. And then also, this is kind of an optional one. It depends on what you guys want to do, but you can have a smooth quartz block behind here. This is what I actually had for the door. I went with white. You can see I've gone with black there for the windows on the side here. But you could also go with black as well. I just wanted it to look like a solid door, but still have the kind of like iron door texture on the outside of it. But anyway guys, let's grab some more blocks. So next up what we're going to need is a white carpet, also black concrete, iron trapdoor. For me, the closest to a light blue kind of trapdoor is going to be the warped trapdoor, at least in this version of Minecraft, so grab one of those. A light blue carpet, again that could be different for your different colours. We've got orange carpet over there as you can see. You're going to need a diorite wall. Then the closest kind of wall block that you've actually got to your colour, so for me that's going to be prismarine. You're also going to need a barrier or string. And an iron trapdoor. Not a trapdoor, iron door in fact, not a trapdoor, not at all. So there we go. So first up what we'll do is we're going to place in 4 blocks of black concrete just in this gap here. So that's going to go onto the side there for the windows. Then we're going to have the iron trapdoors just on the side of those, either side. So this just makes the windows look a little bit smaller. Now if you can't do this, I will show you, I'll show you how to knock these down in a second using the debug stick. It works wonders really, that whole thing. With your white carpet now, we're going to have a total of 5 of these on top. So we're going to go on top of this white block here, this smooth quartz. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just blocks up that nice black concrete that we've got. Then we're going to have an iron trapdoor. And then switch over to your coloured trapdoor. In my case, this is going to be a warped trapdoor. I'm going to have that right there behind it, like that. Okay. Well, we've got that in our hand. We've got these 2 slabs down here. We're going to put in the coloured trapdoor and knock that down just here. So put those in there and knock those down like that. Switching over to our wall now, we're going to have a diorite wall right in the back here because it's our white, kind of whitest wall that we've got. At the back, right down here, we're going to have a prismarine wall or whatever colour you've gone for. You know, I've got red sandstone over there. Place 1 up and then have 2 on top like this. Now we're going to be tweaking this in a little second with a debug stick again. As you can see, I've been able to edit these to kind of flatten them out a little bit. Makes it look quite nice. Right, so on top of this now, we're going to have 2 of your coloured trapdoors. So I'm going to make them go that way. It doesn't really matter with these ones. With the orange ones in particular, you can see I wanted that a little bit in the middle of them. But it's totally up to you guys, you know, play around with it. And we're going to have out the side of those 2 barrier blocks. 2 barriers or string, you know, you could use string as well if you're in survival, and place down your light blue carpet. If you're using a light blue version of these or creating a light blue version of it, you can then put that on there like that. Then right at the front now, we're going to have a white or an iron trapdoor, and then we're going to have a white carpet block on top of the last one there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a door. Now you don't have to have this on both sides. I just ended up building it on both sides because it's a very thin aircraft, but you can put a barrier block down and you can put your iron trapdoor down like that there. If you can't do this, just replace these with trapdoors, okay? It's not a problem if you can't. So there we go, that looks pretty good at the minute. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab a debug stick to knock these down. So if you do /give and you put in your name, you can do /give your name, then debug stick. What we can do with this, now you might not have it on this on all versions, what we can do is we can go through to the property which is open and switch that down. So we can actually knock this down. And that just closes that whole thing up really, really neat, really nicely. I quite like the debug stick. I think it's a fantastic addition to the game. If you can't do that, no problem at all. Grab yourself a different trapdoor. You know, you could use oak, for example, and you could whack that on the side. That wouldn't look too bad at all. Or if you don't like that at all, you can do some stairs instead and use like something like the smooth quartz stairs. You will end up knocking these out, but you could put in, for example, windows that look like this instead. So it's totally up to you guys what you want to do. There's a couple different options for you. Next, you need to grab yourself an iron trapdoor, also a smooth quartz slab, a birch fence gate, block of netherite, stone button, warped trapdoor, white carpet, and also a barrier or a piece of string. String will do absolutely fine for this. We're going to do the wings. That's what we're going to be on, all right? So first up, with our smooth quartz slab, we've got these 2 white blocks here, these 2 smooth quartz. We're going to have the second one, so the one that's closest to the back, we're going to go out with a total of 5 slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice that they're on the lower piece of that white block. Around the inside here, we're going to have a birch fence gate. And we're going to end up trying to punch that. There we go, punch that way. Put on a block of netherite, and then put on a stone button. These are quite big wheels. Now, if you're in survival, switch this over to something like black concrete powder or coal or whatever you want, really, black-wise. Absolutely fine. On the back now, we're going to have 3 iron trapdoors. So 1, 2, and then 3 right here like that. In the middle of this one, we're going to have another iron trapdoor. Sorry, that's actually wrong. Let me switch this around. It's going to be on the slab part of it. So 3 of them right here. Then where you got the one right next to the wheel, you're going to have 1 underneath it like that. I'll get it right at some point. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a lower, we're going to have to place down a block here. We're going to have a lower iron trapdoor here. Then we're going to have one of our barrier blocks. And another lower iron trapdoor like this. And these ones are now going to have white carpet on top. So 1, 2, 3. Going to have white carpet on top. So we get this kind of like bit of a gradient here with these extra bits underneath as well for part of the wing. And then next up what we're going to do is with your iron trapdoor, we're going to have 3 of these on the end. 1, 2, and 3. And then with your coloured trapdoor, we're going to have that on the end. And point that upwards like that there. And then the same on the other side. So what we'll do is, again, the second one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with your smooth quartz slab. Gonna have that birch fence gate right on the side here. Punch that through. Block of netherite or a nice cheap replacement, and place a stone button on the side. You could also put an item frame on here or a hidden item frame with a glass pane in it if you wanted to. Let's go around to the back now. Not going to mess this one up. We're going to go with 3 iron trapdoors on that one. 1 in the middle right there. What we're going to do this time is we're going to place down the barrier block first. And then we're going to have the iron trapdoor on either side of this. Or your string, you know, you could have that there. Now we can put down that white carpet on top of those. Like that. Then on the edge of this, we're going to have 3 iron trapdoors. 1, 2, and 3. And then your coloured trapdoor right on the end like that. So that gives you these nice wings. I quite like these wings. Tell me what you guys think. You know, trying to be better with my builds and all that stuff. So anyway, right, what we're going to do is we are going to try and force a stone button now onto this stair. Now, the way that I'd use it is with a mod called World Edit. If you can't do this, place it on the coloured block. You know, it's not a bad kind of cheat, I guess. It works absolutely fine, but you know, you can do that if you wanted to. But we are going to use World Edit. So we've got World Edit, which is installed on Minecraft Java Edition, and I'm going to do the Replace tool. And with this, I'm going to place down just any block here, get a stone button, click that, and then I can right click to switch out that block. Really cool. And we'll do the same on the other side as well. But like I say, guys, you don't have to do this. You can put it on the other one. It's not going to look too bad at all like that. And then finally, let's use our debug stick. Again, if you guys can get access to this, awesome. Then, yeah, go for it. But what we're going to do with this is like this block that we've got here, this diorite one, I want to raise up this one. So this is in the north direction. So we're going to loop through until we find north, switch that to tool. I'm going to find the middle and switch that to false. So it hasn't got this up. So you can see there, that's sticking out a bit that you get. Same with this one as well. I want that to be facing north and have that all the way up to tool and get rid of the up. That's also on this one right here. Get rid of the up there. And we're going to get rid of the up on this one. And with south this time, because we're obviously the opposite way around, put those up to tool. And what that'll do is it will give us a nice like gradient going from there to the back like that. So that to me looks much better. But if you can't do that, it's not a problem. You can just go with whatever it looks like. But guys, that is it for this tutorial. So hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one.